The most unsettling sound in that office wasn't the ringing phones or clacking keyboards, it was the laughter that followed every time Daniel bowed his head to pray. I worked in a small logistics company, nothing fancy. Low pay, and a lot of stress. Daniel was the youngest among us. Quiet. Always early. Always polite. And every day, during lunch break, he stepped outside behind the building, knelt on the bare concrete, and prayed. At first, people just stared. Then the jokes started. "Pastor Daniel, pray for my promotion," someone would shout. "God won't pay your rent, bro," another would laugh. Daniel never replied. He just smiled and kept praying. One afternoon, the manager warned him. "This is a workplace, not a church. Don't bring religion here." Daniel nodded. From that day on, he prayed even earlier, before anyone arrived. Then something happened. One Friday, a major shipment worth millions went missing. The tracking system crashed. Clients were screaming. The boss was panicking. If the shipment wasn't found before Monday, the company would shut down. People could lose their jobs, including mine. We stayed late that night, trying everything. IT failed. Calls failed. Nothing worked. Around 10 p.m., I noticed Daniel sitting quietly in a corner. Not working. Just still. The boss snapped. "If you're not helping, go home." Daniel stood up, calm but firm. "Sir, can I try something?" Everyone laughed again. "Try prayer," someone mocked. But the boss was desperate. He waved his hand. "Do whatever you want." Daniel didn't kneel this time. He walked to the system computer. He asked one simple question no one else had thought to ask, about a manual backup location from an old training he once attended alone, because others skipped it. Within minutes, the system lit up. The shipment wasn't lost. It was misrouted and sitting in a warehouse no one had checked. Silence filled the room. The boss whispered, "How did you know?" Daniel just said, "I prayed for wisdom, and I paid attention when it was given." By Monday, the shipment was delivered. The company survived. No one laughed again. A few weeks later, people started sitting beside Daniel during lunch, not to mock him, but to ask questions. Some even joined him in prayer, quietly. Faith isn't magic. Prayer doesn't replace hard work. But belief can sharpen your mind, steady your heart, and prepare you for moments others aren't ready for. They mocked him for kneeling. But God used him when it was time to stand. If you find the story inspiring, type yes and subscribe.